Hello everyone, Dario here from DRV Institute of Management. Today I will talk about how to create a great customer experience. Why? This is so important, especially nowadays where a lot of companies take customer service for granted. But not all companies do that. There are great companies out there doing great things for customers and creating that memorable experience that every customer wants. Also, some companies like to exceed customer expectations, and that's what I want you to do too, especially if you are a small business owner. You need to know your business, but you need to know your customers. You need to understand each customer. Another thing you need to do is you need to be willing to listen to your customers. Some customers could give you great ideas that you can improve your service. But if you don't pay attention to them, you will continue doing the same thing, probably not achieving your objectives, okay? Warren Buffett is a business icon, and he refers to creating that customer experience as, he says that you need to delight your customers. As a matter of fact, listen to what he has to say when it comes to creating that great customer experience.
To a small business owner, or for that matter, a large business owner, is never stop thinking about how to delight your customer. Not to satisfy your customer, but to delight your customer. And when you wake up in the morning, start thinking about it. During the day, think about it. At night, think about it, and then dream about it. And no company's ever failed that had millions of delighted customers. And you start with them and you get them one at a time.
Disney. When you go to Disney, if you forgot where you parked your car when you first arrived, the employee will ask you approximately at what time did you park? And just with that simple question, that employee will be able to guide you through where your car is parked. That is exceeding expectations. That is creating a great experience, customer experience, okay? There is another company out there that sells shoes, Zappos. Have you heard about Zappos? Zappos is a company that now belongs to Amazon. It was acquired by Amazon many years ago. But you call Zappos, when you call Zappos, if you are looking for a particular item and the company doesn't have that shoe, that item, the company is gonna give you the telephone number of a competitor. Why? Because the company knows when you need another item, you are gonna remember that and you will go back to buy from Zappos, okay? Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines exceeds your expectations, okay? Being on time, if you got a problem, taking care of that. Those employees, they throw jokes at you when you are over there. It's creating a memorable experience. This is good, okay? Let's think about like a restaurant for a second. When people go to your restaurant, obviously they want to get food or drinks or whatever they're looking for, but they want to get great experience.
Customers that want to come see you every week, that you have a relationship with, that it's not just like randomly passing food at people and saying goodbye, get out of here. For one thing, it makes our job more fun because it gets to feel like you're seeing your friends every day. You're not just seeing random strangers. So getting to know people is the best part of the business. And you get that relationship where you feed them, and if they like something, you feel so happy that they like it. And they feel free to tell you when they don't like something. That kind of customer service is what makes having your own business special instead of just going to like McDonald's where you probably don't know the person's name and might never see them again.
As you can see, you can exceed customer expectations in many ways. I'm going to give you an example. By the way, I'm not just talking about customer service because I got up today and decided to do so. I have a book on customer service. I have a book right here, okay? I did my research to understand customers and to be able to guide you through in that, to guide you through in your business, okay? So, exceeding customer expectations. I told you that I go to business and I do that, but I practice what I preach because he wants to open a restaurant and he found me on, I believe on YouTube somewhere, got my number. He and I, we agreed that we are gonna meet halfway there because my office was a little bit far from, he's in Palm Beach, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, quite a distance, right? And I told him, well, we can meet halfway in Boca Raton. And he agreed, okay, 11 a.m. And guess what? He called me the night before and said, listen, Dario, my wife and I, we cannot leave the office because we own a clinic for 3 hours or more. We are not going to be able to do that with you unless, are you able to come to us? I said, yes, sir, I will. There are many things you can do for your clients to make them feel valued, important. When you do that, they will remember you. The more you know about your customers, the better it is for you to serve them. Create that customer experience all the time, and you are gonna thrive. Remember what Warren Buffett said. He said he hasn't seen any company failing, a company that focuses on customer service, okay? Just remember that, and you should be on your way to succeed. Customers will remember you and customers will recommend you what you want to do. And if you promise something, make sure you are going to deliver, okay? Make sure you do that. Amazon does that. You get an item from Amazon, it says it will take a few days, and all of a sudden you get on the next day without even having Prime. That is great service. That is thinking about you. And next time you're going to buy something else, you think about what? Amazon. How about the Ritz-Carlton Hotel? The Ritz-Carlton Hotel says that it is, quote unquote, ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. What a phrase. That is wonderful. Marriott Hotel, associates will take care of your guests and guests will return. So you need to train your employees that they know why valuing the customer is so important. Your employees will know why you need to see a customer. Remember those two sisters from the restaurant? I've been there many times. They're making money off me, but I receive a great customer service. To be a big company to provide customer service. Be unique and you will succeed. To provide you strategies, customer service strategies that you can see a big difference in your establishment.